This is Just Have Fun RC, and today we're unboxing a new vehicle for the channel. As you can see, we've got our TRX4M Bronco here, my FlySky G7P, which I use to control it. It is brushless on the FairyTech system, but let's get to unboxing this. So as you can see, it's a nice compact box. This way so you can see CR-18P 1/18 scale crawler. Got a little spec sheet. Maybe if we get it in from the bottom. In here we've got our controller, FCX24. It's got the dipsticks up there, which I assume it's going to control drag brake, forward and back, and then what type of battery, nickel metal hydride, or the LiPo. So in the instruction manual, it doesn't actually include instructions for the dipsticks, so it's the same as the FCX24, and I found this image on Facebook, so you guys can use this also. Charger for the battery, screwdriver, and a cross wrench, because we'll get back to the screwdriver later. And here's our rock van. Keep those corner decals properly. I'm not gonna have enough space to show you, so you can see it kind of wrinkles, and it's on both sides. A little unfortunate, but I may repaint this, or I might get a quarter body and do my own style. Yeah. So here we have the TRX4M. I'm gonna put them side to side, and then I'll move the camera around so you can see. I think the wheelbase looks like it's just about the same, actually. Shit, my shadow's in the way. The wheelbase is just about the same. Might be slightly longer on the rock van. I don't remember. I think the TRX4M is 155. It looks like a pretty strong polycarbonate Lexan body, and it's fairly empty on the inside. Now let's see, how do we open it? Oh man, these clips are small. Alright, and then this is just gonna drop forward. So you got the two clips that go in this spot on the back, then it just lifts up forward. And the rock van, what's cool about it is it's got full lights. It's got headlights and brake lights as well as turn signals. I'm not sure if it has reverse lights, but inside we can see our LiPo with the rubber band strap. There's our transmission and motor. There's our ESC with an on-off switch. Not gonna be much options for them, but they feel, I'm not sure if they're foam. Okay, so no foam in the tires, but they feel pretty soft. Not sure what the tread is though. Thick, fortunately, not oil filled, and they don't have that much travel. You got a couple shock mounting options on it already. There's some really tall ones up here, and then you got 6 positions on the back, and up front you have the same thing. You can see got 2 up here. I'm not sure if you can mount shocks up there, and then you got 6 positions, and they come in the top middle position. Here's our servo right there. It's got 3-link suspension, how it properly should have it. Yeah, let's get this powered on. Push one. All right, let's see if we get power now. All right, there's our steering. There's our forward and back. Okay, so it's in forward. It comes in forward brake reverse mode. Okay, you can see our turn signals going. No reverse lights, unfortunately. Turn signal again, but it does have brake lights, which is cool. Brake lights, and then reverse, and I get turn signals. Now, other side too. Can't see it the best because we're kind of in the sunlight. That's my fault. Side to side, it's got just the tiniest bit of bump steer. I think it gets more angle when you turn to the right than it does the left. Let's see. Let's lift this back up. No, it's actually pretty centered. That's a tiny bit of bump steer. I'm digging this body though, seriously. I think I love my Bronco, but I think this might be my favorite body just because of the style of it. Now, all right, press, and we have headlights. They're flickering because I think they're LEDs. So yeah, we're not matching frame rates. They're really fast. Let's look at, we have brights, which now aren't flickering. We have turn signals, hazards on, and everything off. Oh, and when you do, no, I guess not. I guess the turn signals always stay on. I wish there was a way to turn it all off. Let me see. Yeah, you still got turn signals. Still get them. Yeah. And then hazards off. Let's see what it does on the back. Light controller. So first, one, turns brake lights on. Oh, they do get brighter when you brake too. It's cool. All right, 2, does nothing. 3, does nothing. 4, hazards on. Pretty cool. Now, I'm sure you guys are just as eager to find out how good this thing does off-road as I am. But before we do that, I want to show you some other stuff that I got to go with our wonderful rock van. And I already lost the body. Okay, they're right here off to the side of the frame. I have another little box, and it's got some hop-ups in there. So I want you guys to guess in the comments what I have in there for the rock van, right? I'm not gonna show you today. Oh, that's a little sad. The paint on the top of our rock van is a little messed up. It didn't get coated all the way, or it got scratched up somewhere. Oh well. I can always, at worst, you know, just order a new body. Nothing on this side. It almost looks like ours is like open and like used. Like this side of the decal is, it's a little dirty and it's scratched up. But, you know, it's nothing some touch-up paint can't fix. At worst, you know, I just get a new body, and then I did paint a TRX4 recently, so I'm very eager to learn how to paint. And I want to see, I saw Cape Crawler's van, looked really cool. So, you never know. Let's see how let's do the throttle modulation. So we're just gonna go nice and slow. Nice and slow. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. That is really good. Out of the box? That is really good control. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna send the rock van on its maiden voyage. And we're, oh wait, slowly. It's not a very speedy crawler. I mean, that's it topped out. So I think we're gonna have to cheat it out a little bit. All right, we found our first obstacle. Here's the van, just kick it. Not too hard. Just want to get a quick kind of read of what it's capable of. And yeah, it's just rocking on the terrain. It's a boss van. I want to see if it can do this. So I think probably most stock crawlers can do this. Little, not sure. Right, coming up. Oh my god, the bumper. I need to do a little trimming on the bumper, on the bottom half of it. Give us more clearance, so we need more ride height. Yeah, that bumper is gonna be. Oh, we can work around it. There it is, searching for traction. It's got it. That is, yeah. What do you do about that? Yeah, it likes the three-wheel a lot. For most of it. It's not a problem. See how it handles some descents. Although I'm not sure descents is the right word for this rock. It's more like, that is more like a cliff at this scale. But, let's see how it does. We're gonna back up. And we're gonna try a slightly different line. We're gonna come down here. Hopefully. Back up a tiny bit. Coming down. up, and hopefully it doesn't backflip, or front flip, I should say. Down, and we are floating the wheel. I think the bumper is gonna hit the floor. The ground, yeah. I mean, this is one way to come down. It's not the way I envisioned, but it is down. Let's try that one more time. I'm thinking maybe a slight altercation on the line. We just slight alteration, not altercation. Although it is having an altercation with the front bumper and these rocks coming down. Okay, that is slightly better, I think, especially the bumper part. Okay, we're off. It is rocking away. These bumpers are kind of problematic though. Just a tiny bit. But I think a little trimming with the Dremel on the lower section would make it pretty. Alright, there you go. Didn't tip there. I'm a little surprised because it's three-wheeling. Down. Yeah, this thing is cool. Like, my other crawlers look good, but they don't have the style points that this has. It just looks so cartoon. Decent amount of steering angle. Go up here. Alright, here's our first kind of challenging rock. Crawl up here. You wouldn't expect a giant box to crawl as well, but it just goes. Besides the bumper part, I think at max articulation there's just a tiny bit of rubbing on the body, so I think if we put bigger tires on this we're going to run into a slight problem. But I have some ideas coming for some tires. Not sure if I want to do something like this, 64mm Song Kings, maybe the new 57s, or the Endura has the new 57mm rock terrains. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. I have some old cheap Endura all-terrains, but I think they actually have less grip than these. The softness is pretty good. It just crawls away. I haven't run into a traction problem with tires. Back up a tiny bit. It's gonna tip over. Alright, baby. You need more travel. It just doesn't have quite enough travel to keep itself planted. I think we got it this time. Yeah, we did. Did we? Serious? Okay, alright, we got it this time. Okay, here. So there's a slightly, it's not wide enough for it to go flat, so it's going to have to tilt a little bit as it comes up. Okay, maybe we need some more wind on the tires. But I think the problem is actually that we're just hitting moss. Very stock too, and it's trying to three-wheel. But the throttle control is very good. The shocks are super bouncy though. What I like about these controllers is I have smallish hands, so I can easily one-hand with these versus my FlySky G7P, all those big receivers. Sorry, not receivers, transmitters. I can't one-hand with them. This one, I can. Alright, so we had to cheat our way up that a little bit. It just needs a tiny bit more articulation or just a little more weight. One or the other, or a tiny bit more grip. It's kind of like the TRX 4M where it doesn't have a lot of articulation out the box, but it's got with decent tires, it can put down and go. See? But I guarantee you, one of these wheels is gotta be lifting somewhere at one point. Huh. Maybe not. Rock van. It's a rock van. It's a van that rolls rocks.